Hi, my name is Logan, and today I will be giving you a review of the movie Fan4stic. So this movie wasn't as terrible as I thought it was going to be. Like, I went into this movie expecting something just god-awful. But, I mean, on a scale of like 1 to 10, I'd give it a 4. It was better than Green Lantern. Let's put it that way. It was better than Green Lantern. Let's start out with the plot. Well, what little plot there was. So it starts off with Reed Richards as a kid, and he is trying to invent a teleporter. He quickly befriends Ben Grimm, and the two of them start working on it together. Then we skip forward about 7 years, and now they're 19, I think. I think about 19. But they're at like a kids' science show, I think. And they're showing off their teleporter in public for the first time, and they get disqualified. But then they meet Sue Storm and Sue Storm's father, Franklin Storm. And Franklin Storm offers him a full-time scholarship. So he takes it, and he learns that he is not actually teleporting things to other places on Earth. He's been teleporting things to a different dimension. So they start working to create a teleporter that can teleport living organisms to this dimension. They then bring in Johnny Storm, who apparently is this guy who does illegal racing. Also, I forgot to mention before, careful for spoilers, because I'm going to completely spoil this movie. So they successfully are able to send some monkeys to this other dimension. So they then decide to send themselves to the dimension. Well, they were going to, and then the government's like, no, we're going to send other people to it. But then they break the rules anyways. Well, okay. I forgot to mention earlier that Victor Von Doom has been helping them work on this project. And him, Reed, Ben, and Johnny all go to the other dimension. Sue stays behind. So they all go to the different dimension, and well, they all get their powers, and like Sue gets caught in the explosion while they're teleported back, so they all get their powers. And Victor, quote unquote, dies while he's there. And then they get taken to Area 51, and Reed runs away, and then skips to a year later, and Ben, who is now the Thing, Johnny, who's now Human Torch, and Sue, who is now Invisible Woman, they all start working for the government. They then find Reed, and they have Reed re-teleport some random people back to the dimension. Granted, this is all after a year, so it took them a while to find him. And then what they do is they find Doom, who is actually alive. And apparently his space suit that he had to wear when he was traveling, they fused with his body. So they bring him back, and he, of course, decides that he doesn't want people going to this different dimension. And in order to stop them, he's going to destroy the world, because that's the reasonable thing to do. We then get a 10-minute fight of the Fantastic Four taking on Dr. Doom. Obviously, the Fantastic Four wins. And that is the Fantastic Four movie. Overall, I thought the plot was pretty decent. I mean, it wasn't the worst plot I've heard, but it really wasn't the best. Again, this was better than Green Lantern. Now, let's talk about characterization, or character development. There was none. Absolutely none. The character sucked. The development sucked. It was just terrible. Overall, the movie was alright. It didn't really have too much action, which disappointed me, and it didn't really have that much of, well, anything. I mean, everything was just kind of random. Just some stuff happened here, some stuff happened there, then suddenly a bad guy attacks, they take out the bad guy, and that's it. So, honestly, I'm gonna, on a scale of like 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a 4, as I said earlier. And I would say not many people would enjoy this movie. I enjoyed it, but I tend to enjoy bad movies. So, yeah, this has been Comic Lovers. Please subscribe, and I will be doing more videos throughout the week. Bye.